Good morning, welcome back to Irvington, to the Extinction, to the zombie apocalypse. We spent the night in our lovely trailer home here, you know, our weekend residence, if you will, and I have some plans for today. So, well, you know, it's more an idea of a plan. So the idea is very simple. We're gonna drive up over here in this direction, and there's a big field, and then there should be some industrial-ish. Did I just drive over a rabbit? Oh well. Yeah. Well, let's move to feed during winter. Thank me later. Basically, there's a big old warehouse there. There's like a tools warehouse and the beef jerky factory. But it looks like first there's a residential place. Let's see how good my memory is. And depending on how many zombies there are in the aforementioned factories, we might have a gold mine in our hands, or we're just gonna look at it and say, yeah, see ya, we're out. But before I do any of that, there was a zombie here a second ago, right? Are you hiding that well behind this one tree? Did I just see the tree and thought it was a zombie? They developed cloaking technology. For the risk of this having a house alarm, maybe I shouldn't even bother with this. I'm always curious about garages. You know what? We're gonna leave the house alone. I mean, if I'm open, the garage could have the same chance of a house alarm as the house. I really thought there was nothing between that cattle auction, cattle place, and these mentioned warehouses, but hey, as I said, it's been a while. That's good. Okay. So anyway, where was I? Shuttle, long hand. Okay, this is all good stuff. I'm gonna take some of those seeds. I don't think we're gonna be planting anything anytime soon. I'm also fairly certain any sort of planting is just gonna be even more nerfed. So I should really be more consistent about marking that stuff as unwanted, so I know which books I have. Addition. Poncho, some rain protection on a day where it's raining. Okay. Hood up. Hey, maybe a bicycle basket for a bicycle. Plans for winter, you know. It's 24th of July. It's never too early to start collecting winter gear. So that wasn't too bad of an opener for today. Container. Lead pipes, which are, you know, they're short blunts, but they're one of the best short blunts in the game still. Baseball bats in the hand. We've got the... I repaired the spade during the night, or during the rest time in the trailer with that other long stick we found. Big field, big pasture. We're gonna be driving right pasture. Oh dear. Are you gonna be trapped in this? Because I'm fairly certain that's fully fenced in. Okay, alright. Hold your horses or your deer. The road is looking back. The inside of the terrain around that warehouse is looking not terrible. So maybe 30 zombies we need to kill to get in there? That seems like a budget deal to me. Like, you got a brand new baseball bat. Time to ruin that. Surely nobody is going to trigger any sort of car or house alarms in this area, right? I should just keep my freaking mouth shut. I don't think it's the warehouse, though. Maybe it is the warehouse. I don't know. Just come here and wait for power to go out. Then wait another 2 weeks so the house alarms run out of battery. And then start looting. Just sit in your base and do burpees. It might have been. I mean, it's probably, yeah. It looks like it wasn't the warehouse. It was the beef jerky place up the road, which, yay, I guess. Didn't want that beef jerky anyway. Holy banana with zombies. Okay. They're gonna shuffling around the fence. So we're gonna pull a few off. I think this might have to be a little ninja loot adventure because there are way too many at that fence there. Going down, but they're not going down. Okay, they smashed in that gate, and it didn't trigger a house alarm, so I guess that's a good sign. Let me stand back here and do a little shout. Getting these 3 guys to come my way. Probably also once again time to wear that respirator. How's the filter looking? There is no filter in there. Okay, that's probably not helpful then. Oh, didn't want to breathe fresh air anyway. We do have 3 of those. Give me that one. mean, is it really fresh air which you're breathing through the respirator filter? I'd say I remember have big memories of fresh air from my gas mask exercises in the military. Certainly not the main argument that we're like, oh, thankfully I can wear this now, so I can breathe freely. And so no. That group, for whatever reason, starts to move. We need to be so out of here. Thankfully, I don't have the thumping with friends where the banging on fences calls in more zombies mod active. Making sure we have a quick look inside. Not seeing any back door there. I'd rather fight outside the fences. And definitely we're gonna have to take breaks early. Like, we cannot afford to ever run out of breath. Need to be able to sprint away at a moment's notice. Let's take on these 4, and then we're gonna fall back. Rest. Maybe have a little snack. Little breakfast. In these fields, couple behind the building. Did that house alarm? No, we're far enough away from that cursed place that had all the zombies that we drove by. Maybe just, you figure out your way around that fence. I'm gonna figure out where I can sit. Pick up the mask. I need a mod for quickly unequipping, re-equipping that thing. Just to, so you don't have to deal with the whole, oh, this is uncomfortable thing. Yeah, so how far away are we? Okay, we're roughly actually where the neighborhood with the loot is. Sit until 10. Get back in there. I think if we can peel this onion, it's probably worth way more than whatever we would find at the storage lots. Except for, you know, storage lots. A good chance of giving us that generator. Or two. Baseball bats don't work, though. Can add this thing, and I was just waiting for the car alarm to start. Coming from behind the building? Doesn't look like it. I don't even dare looking up there. That is so many, like... Thinking about our previous run, we would have been like, oh, cool, pipe bomb opportunity. We don't have pipes and we don't have bombs. And we have very few opportunities. Really? You found the one window that's not broken yet? The other boxes. Promises of loot. Here to the warehouse, which you might say, what key for which door? This door. Keeping an eye on the fence line behind us. I was thinking maybe we should take another rest. Liking it. So let's have a quick squat down here. And we were closer to the next level, something to look forward to. You're banging there, you're banging there. Moving away. One guy inside there. The door here to get out. What are the mines? Okay. The light switch for the other part of the warehouse. One. That's what we were looking for. The bait anvil. We're like, oh, found an anvil. No, it's completely useless item. You can't use that to build a forge. Rakes and leaf rakes, you know, nothing. So far, it gets me excited. It's like, hey, a long stick. Well, do we even need large handles? I think we can reinforce large handles. Isn't that what we're going for? Yeah, we got some rakes and leaf rakes if we want to go under those again. It kind of felt like those were not really worth picking up, but then again, maybe we can't be that picky. Take a spare full condition hammer, thank you very much. Some wood glue, we can use that to repair our baseball bats. See? I'm excited for seeds. Okay. Getting over encumbered, so it's probably a good sign to make a first trip back to the car. I just wanna see something. Okay, there's a couple spades in here. God, I would so like to just drive up with the car and load up. Aspirators, proper canteen. Okay, you know what? Ditching both of these for a proper canteen. Shovels. Show me the frickin' crowbar. Alright, let's do a trip back to the car. Get rid of some of the loot we got picked up here. And probably drop some of the spare weapons so we're traveling a lot more lightly. You know what? This is an Electrolux van. Those are the ones at the warehouse in Riverside that basically guaranteed to have the generator magazine. Well, not each individual van, but you know, if you ever in a vanilla apocalypse game want the generator magazine, go to the Riverside warehouse, loot all the Electrolux vans that are there, and you're probably golden. I'm gonna keep the wrench and spade as backup weapons on us. Let's put that whole bandolier away. Since it stopped raining, we can put the poncho away. We're getting actually quite full here, loot-wise. Yeah, we're full. Didn't unload my passenger seat. God damn it. Do we need 15 respirators? No. Hold you on the ground. Actually, remove the filter. I think we can recharge the filter and leave the empty respirator behind. One of a loot trip. Come at me, bro. Maybe we should be coming a little bit faster. Let's talk back here. Anybody listening in on our discussion? What's the deal with you? Yeah, that's exactly what I think clown should look like. Fine. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's no running in the factory. It's dangerous. I'm here for the loot, not for the kills. So if you're a good guy, just, you know, we can take 2 more, but then it's good, right? Have your zombie friends. No more killing today. Okay, so look, an old stove. I think we're not gonna take rakes because they're kinda short-term weapon. Not worth the weight of carrying them up. Kinda tempted here to just remove the filter and just take the filter with me and not 300 additional respirators. What's my maintenance skill? We don't need maintenance 1. I'm just gonna mark this as unwanted. Care for animal care. Points. Loot is really drying up, so we might as well pick up some twine. What was that? Another shovel. Spade with a bad handle, so repairable. Not well. Garden hoe might be not a terrible weapon. As opposed to the rakes. That's pretty much it in here. I mean, got like 5 spades or so. I was promised a crowbar. I mean, technically not promised. I was just hoping for one, but is curiosity getting the better of me, and we're gonna have a quick look on what's upstairs. Absolutely nothing. Snacks? Well, there's still plenty of seeds, plenty of nails there. But other than that, we pretty much emptied out that place. I was considering doing a little exploration up the road, but I feel like that hand's full of zombies. Kinda making me not want to go there. Confused by that sound, but I think that's the deer sound, right? Okay. Get the hoe on the passenger seat. As you do. To your engines. We get into the neighborhood to the south without getting everybody's attention there. Probably not. Would have really liked, but if we go there to check out this car, then we definitely have the attention of some of the zombies there. I don't think that's feasible. Alright, let's have a quick look at the map. Since it's only 3 p.m. argument to be made that we have some more time, although we don't have room for any loot, right? That's, I guess, a big factor here on what we want to do. A bunch of zombies, probably attracted by the house alarm earlier. I'm okay with driving down here, just having a quick look. What kind of cozy little non-house alarmed building we have over here. Garage. Sure. Basement? I don't know. Oh, nice location here. It takes ages to get to the next grocery store. Don't think you have a bus stop anywhere nearby, but other than that... Somehow I feel like you're not gonna have fiber out here. Hello? Hunting knife. I will take the hunting knife because that's for carving and stuff. Ooh. Hello. Anyone else I should be aware of? You guys get the bolt cutter, because I'm too lazy to swap weapons right now. This is definitely not a long-term weapon here. Well, I think there's a basement in the back. Go on. Anyway, where was I? Carpentry. That the glass making medieval armory. No, I don't want to do. Game, understand, I don't want to do a forge setup. I do like the forge setup. I do like smithing. You know, I think blacksmithing is a nice addition to the game, but I don't want to do this every single run. Get back in there. Put the books in there. Get back into my hands. Any room for anything? We can put stuff in here. Knife in there. It's good enough. Now, if I check for keys on the zombies. No keys here. We could have a key inside. Is that door open, or did one of the zombies open it? There's a chance for smart zombies, right? That they can open doors. I really need to keep track of which turtles I still need. Nothing in here. Open. Storage cabinets. Can take. It's always a useful rope. It's on the table here. Doggy chewy toy. Straight into the bathroom. I still think the running up the stairs is safer than slowly walking up the stairs and hoping nobody's waiting at the top for you. You know, sometimes it can be a little bit dicey. Whole bunch of nothing in here. Not shooting pistols. Okay, do I... Did not keep the hammer on me. It's an easy fix. Be up here, ball peen hammer. Wonderful. Ah, quick disassemble. Don't have a screwdriver on us. What? At least that made room for the spade in here, so I'm not completely over encumbered. Gonna be a tiny basement. Not worth the hassle. Well, I guess, you know, extra large handle. Well, okay, so we got a little bit of an extra looting location out of this. Maybe worth doing a quick map update, right? So we can remove this. We've been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. Been in the garage, not been in the house. Then coming over here. Done and dusted. And then over here. Nails, seed and stuff. Still something of value over there. And then maybe... maybe as a reminder what we left behind. With that sorted out, sounds like half the conditions still left on our baseball bat. And a truck full of loot here. We're heading... well, you know what? Now that we're past this... I mean, sure, it would be annoying to trigger the house alarm here. We have some daylight left. Might as well make something out of it. Kinder Bear plushie. Cozy. Let's hope nobody's in here. Test me on that. Oh, Mr. Krabs. Come on. Hang on. So we're not taking Mr. Krabs, we're gonna take SpongeBob too, right? Quick basement check. It's a weird basement setup. Probably a little basement though. Mix, RPG books, bunch of nerds here. Well, no house alarm, but also really no super amazing loot, right? We picked up a few things. So one last thing on the trip back is I'm gonna see how terrible it would be now to show our good old dart here. I'm really not in the mood of coming down here to pick it back up. We know it was terrible with the step van, but I think the D6 has a little bit more power. It's cordless towing-ish. But it's not dying as soon as it shifts into second gear, so I guess we got that going for us. was a little bit concerned about the increase. Like, you're gonna be using up more fuel towing like this, since you're revving it up fairly high, but I think we can do this. And this way we have another car at home. Mostly, you know, you want to have a couple cars for early mechanics leveling, because you can do each mechanics operation once per day per vehicle. And having, like, a dart is great for mechanics. For seats, standard vehicles, so you're not gonna have the higher thresholds for doing any car operations. So that's gonna be nice to have. Alright, I'm gonna do the towing business back home, unload all that loot, sort out all our new riches, see if we have the turtles complete, and yeah, then finally, unless I come up with a different idea, but no, finally next episode we should be setting our sights back on the gas station, back on the storage units, and making our way into Irvington proper from the north. For now though, I'm gonna roll the credits. Thank you all very much for watching, for supporting, commenting, liking, all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time.